Welcome here for Punch Out Boxing, here with Fran Hennessey. Wow, what a debut. Showmanship, dance moves, slick moves in the ring, and we get to see you again in 2 weeks. Tell us about that fight.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get back out. I've got itchy knuckles since my last fight. I can't wait to do it all over again and, keep entertaining the fans.
I mean, that debut, clearly you were made for the stage. As I said, reminiscent of someone like Nassim Hamed. You love a crowd, you love an audience, you love putting on a show. Is that fair to say?
Definitely, I see lights and cameras and I think action. So yeah, that's me. I love being under the lights, and I'm made for this pro game. I'm made for the rounds. I'm made for as I said, the lights and the cameras. Yeah, I love it.
But most importantly, in the ring, you delivered, got a stoppage. I mean, even in the men's game, we don't really get stoppages down at flyweight. That shows great early signs there.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to prove a point, show I'm made for this. People question because I was 18 at the time. But yeah, I wanted to prove a point, get a stoppage. And the thing with me is, I can box, I can fight. If I see one chink in that armour, then I'm going, and I'll bite it down on that gum shield and let them hands go. And I showed I could do that.
Yes, indeed. And obviously spoke to your brother just now. I said you, and when we spoke last, you did say you're going to move quickly. Um, a flyweight division here is hot. Flyweight and super flyweight. He said they're not going to say any names yet, but have you already got a lot of these girls on your radar?
Look, I'm gonna go up and down between the weights. So at the minute, I've been fighting at bantamweight. So I do believe I'll go down to super fly as well. But yeah, obviously, I'll get my experience, and then we'll start talking about names. But I believe I'll go to the very top of the division.
How many of the sort of learning fights, like 4 rounders, 6 rounders, how many of them do you think you'll need before you start looking at the higher rounds?
Not too many. Not too many. I believe I'll move a lot quicker than people think. Hopefully by the end of this year, I want to be picking up some sort of title. Yeah, but I believe I'll get to places a lot quicker than people think I will.
For the girls that are in the weight range that you're at, as a fan, any of them that you admire? I'm not saying you're calling them out, but the ones that you've got your eye on that you're impressed by, both here and abroad.
So yeah, there's lots of great world champions at the minute. You've got um in bantamweight, you've got Dina Forsland, Nina Hughes, Ebony Bridges. You've got all of those types of names. But I know Nina well. I really get along with Nina. She's a great fighter, and honestly, what a woman. For what she's been doing, she's a great woman, and she deserves everything she gets. I believe she'll get the unification soon. So yeah, that'd be great to see.
I mean, over in the States and some of these Mexican girls, that'd be interesting. I don't know if you've seen Gabriela Fundora. I mean, she's at Superfly and she's like 5'9" or 5'10". I'm thinking you against her, that'd be fascinating just for the height difference.
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, it would be crazy. I don't, to be honest, I don't know too much about her. I haven't looked into her, but yeah, that sounds like it would be.
Have you ever sparred with anyone that much bigger than you?
Oh yeah, it's about big girls all the time. Yeah, like girls that are a lot bigger than me. Yeah, I think it's a big thing to do stuff like that. Show you're a bit game. Got a bit of heart, and yeah, I don't mind spar as long as the sparring's there. I'll spar. So yeah.
So you're out on the Bournemouth show. Of course, we're here for the announcement of this massive ladies' fight, Jonas and Mayer. Come through that unscathed. Guess you'd love to be on this massive card.
Yeah, look, as I said, I'm ready whenever. I'll always go. I love this sport. I got itchy knuckles all the time. I always want to fight. So yeah, whatever boxers say, whatever they say they want me, whatever show, I'll be there.
Have you discussed with the promoters about the possibility of being on this show?
I haven't just of yet. I think we want to, get out the 10th of December. Our main focus is on the 10th of December, and then after that fight, we will discuss when my next one is. But yeah, it won't be. I don't. It won't be too long after that.
How do you assess that main event? It's a banger, isn't it?
Oh, an absolute banger. I can't wait to watch it as a fan, just watch the fight. I think it's going to be a great fight. Two incredible women who are willing to put it all on the line. What more could you want?
Are you going to venture a prediction?
I think, but to be honest, I see Natasha Jonas winning this one. Um, they're both great fighters, and I'd also like to see Natasha win it. She's a very inspirational woman, same as Michaela Mayer, but yeah, I see Natasha Jonas pulling this one off.
All right. Naturally, she's our local girl, so we will want her to do well. But it is a hell of a fight. Any other fights in the coming year that you're looking forward to?
I'm trying to think of that. Obviously, I'm excited for the Cameron and Katie Taylor trilogy. I can't wait to see Savannah Marshall back out. I'm sure that will be soon. Yeah, there's loads of great fights that can be coming up. Um, the boxing scene's on fire at the minute, to be honest. So I'm loving watching it from a fan's perspective as well.
Yeah, and something Michaela said about the increasing the the time of the rounds to 3 minutes. She said that their generation have got to get it moving. Personally, I think well, Tasha's 38 at this point. Probably the wrong time for her to be making a dramatic change. But I mean, obviously, you're at the start of your career. Maybe is that something you considered that you'd like to maybe move the women's game into the 3 minute round?
Yeah, definitely. I think it is something that will happen in the future. But to be honest, I do agree in the sense that the twos is what's the most exciting thing at the minute. You know, it's so action packed. It's so there's not a minute in the fights where you're bored because it's so action packed. So look, if they tell me you got to do threes, I'll do threes and do the same. But at the minute, I do think 2 minutes is what making women's boxing really fiery.
Yes, indeed. Those are some exciting fights as we saw at the weekend. Oh, Francesca, anything you want to add?
Watch me on December 10th, and you will not be disappointed. I'm ready to cook some fireworks.
I definitely concur with that. Fran, always a pleasure, and look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.